Hola, people. Hello, welcome. Hey, what's up? What's going on? How's it going? It's me. You know me. I'm just happy to be here. It's Friday, right? I think it's Friday. Well, shit. Who the hell chose to show up today? Let me look. Oh, we changed. Is that a floral print? I see. I love. And I love that lip color too. Anyways, well, hello, Mitchie. Welcome. Long time no see. Glad to have you here. I hope everyone is doing well today. I'm having a good time. It's Friday. It's the day of Venus. Um, and I love me some Venus, right? What? You took your braids? Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you take your braids out, you gotta you gotta change the profile picture for sure. Hello, Beatrice. Good to see you. We're gonna have fun today. We're gonna enjoy. We're getting ready for the weekend, right? So why not just spend some time? Let's shoot the shit, as they say. I don't know why they say that because that's kind of gross. Now that I think about it, ew. So it's Friday. Well, hello, Stacy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna work with the Law of Attraction cards. I have one card already pulled, and then we're gonna get into Whispers of Lord Ganesha. I'll pull a card from that deck as well. That deck is so gorgeous. And we'll just talk again. If you're new here, we enjoy ourselves a good conversation. I pull cards. We talk about the cards and what you feel from the cards, what comes up for you. We might tackle it from different perspectives, but that's good. That's okay. um so yeah, let's just have a really good conversation, be open to receiving whatever we're supposed to discuss today, right? So we'll do that. Well, hello, Mona. Hello, Brianna. Welcome, Diane. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Happy. Oh, I know. Oh my goodness, it's the first. It's October 1st. Well, sugar. What are we going to be watching this month? Obviously, everyone knows Hocus Pocus, but there's so much more. I do love myself the Halloween Town series, even though they're cheesy, but I just love them. They're so cute. What else are we going to watch? Have you been watching American Horror Story? I've been watching that. We just watched the season of Roanoke. I haven't watched all of the seasons, but I just decided to finish. We watched what the hell is Scary Godmother? I've never heard of that. Ooh, what about the I've never seen, what is it, Trick or Treat or something, that Sam kid or whatever. I've never watched that either. So I want to watch that. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. So always make your suggestions of what we should be watching. And I like to watch everything. I'll watch like kids' movies. I'll watch everything. Yeah, pretty much everything I'll watch. I'll give it a shot, you know? I'm trying to think of things that we've watched recently. But yeah, we're watching American Horror Story. Ooh. Netflix has this new series, what is it called? Midnight Mass. And that is interesting. The Midnight Mass. Oh yes, Pamela, exactly. Um, we've been watching Midnight Mass, and it's really kept my attention. I have like the worst attention span. I really do. So I don't like watching TV that much, so it's really hard for me unless it's like something I'm really really interested in. That's anything though. But Midnight Mass is interesting. I'm really liking it. I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm really enjoying it. It's really yeah, we're on the last episode, so we'll finish it tonight. So I'm curious how they're gonna leave it. Ooh, Rocky Horror. Oh my gosh, Coven. Yeah, I like Coven. For sure. Ooh, Tower of Terror. I've never seen Trick or Treat. I need to watch it. I need to watch it. I do. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm so sorry. Let's get into this. Ooh, Rocky Horror. Did I already share that? Yes. I'm trying to think of all the good ones. We'll have to. I wish. I'll have to do another video. Like we'll do it separate, and we'll just talk about you know things to watch. And come up with a list. Um. So. So the first card that we're going to discuss today. Also, what do I need to figure out what I'm going to do for Halloween. I should paint myself somehow. I can create castles as easily as buttons. Buttons. What does that say to you? I can create just by just the first, bit of it. I can create castles as easily as buttons. Oh my gosh, I have a shit ton of buttons right here too in front of me. That's funny. Um, so what does that say to you? Doing is doing. I like that, Lori. Exactly. Doing is doing, you know? So when you understand, I like that. When you understand the laws, then you understand that it is not more difficult to create a castle than it is a button. They are equal. It is not more difficult to create $10 million than $100,000. It is the same application of the same law to two different intentions. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? First of all, I like this, obviously, because I think I say that every time I get a card, right? I like it. But I really do, because it just reminds us that the action of it, the passion behind it, the desire behind it, the way of creating, it's the same. It's the same for one as it is the other. But again, when I was saying like 10 million to 100,000, that kind of made me feel like I felt the resistance there for me personally. But at the same time, I understand that the truth is there, that it's true. But what we also have to recognize is that depending on where we are in our lives, some things are going to feel more attainable than others, and that's okay. So right now, maybe 100,000, I feel a little more at ease with creating, so I would focus on that than the 10 million. Does that make sense? Because there's this like hesitancy, there's this resistance there, and so when I create that 100,000, I feel some type of way. I've created that for myself. And then when I step into it, I might feel that the 10 million is more attainable, right? Does that make sense? So I can create castles as easily as buttons. And I think it's important for us to recognize that, again, yes, Lori, doing is doing, that the action behind it, it's all the same. It's just what we have more resistance towards or not. So start somewhere, focus on something, and then keep going. Maybe right now it's the 10 million that I want, but it's maybe I'm not in a space where I can actually create it and I don't feel it. And I know that it's as easy as creating the $10 or 10, 1,000 or whatever. So maybe I need to focus on creating something different first. I can focus in on $10. I can focus in on 10,000 first, and work my way up to the 10 million. But at the end of the day, I also understand that it's just as easy. The same application is behind the creation of both things. They're just different. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm shuffling the Whispers of Lord Ganesha, so we can see what this oracle card is creating with I can create castles as easily as buttons. What is this creating with? What is this co-creating with? For the record, buttons are tricky to make, but it can be done with practice and effort. Yeah, absolutely. Practice, effort, experience, wisdom. The more we do, the more we learn, the more nuanced things become, the more we understand those nuances, the more we become familiar with how to make things. They become easier for us because we put in the work, and we're feeling more comfortable and confident, and our thought processes are shifting from I can't do this to I can do this, and it just becomes easier and easier the more we apply ourselves, and we recognize that, oh, we are in a space that we're creating exactly what we want, and it's easy. It's easy now, and it was easy then, but we just now have more understanding, more experience, and boom, there we go. So let's see, what is it creating with? Let's see, Whispers of Lord Ganesha. Ooh, so if you want, let's see what gets chosen. 1, 2, or 3. Stack 1, stack 2, or stack 3. Which stack should I pull from? Comment 1, 2, or 3, and let's see what gets voted for. The one that has the most votes, we will go with that stack, and we'll pull a card from that stack. So stack 1, stack 2, stack 3. Ooh, we have 2 3s off the bat already. Okay. 2 3s. I do love myself a 3. 3 is one of my favorite numbers. We got a 2. We got 2 2s. Oh my goodness. It's a tie. So, oh, we got 3 3s. This is fun. So we got 3 3s. Okay. Let's see. So we'll choose from stack 3. Boom, boom, and boom. And here we go. Stack 3. That's funny. So, stack 3 for our Whispers of Lord Ganesha Oracle. I know I love 3 5s and 9s. What am I trying to do here? Okay. Understanding. That's what I'm trying to say. It's card 13, another 3s there. So understanding, clear vision is the gift of seeing with not only your physical eyes, but also with your spiritual eyes. The eye of Ganesha symbolizes the state of grace that is reached through your willingness to do your spiritual work in this lifetime. As you focus on your life lessons, you reclaim the true meaning of your being. You have the talent and determination to continue on this course before you. The eye holds the key to your higher consciousness and your gift of awareness. Look for the deeper meaning in ordinary experiences. Work on being more observant. Remember to live in balance with your physical and spiritual bodies. Take the time to look at your current circumstances from a different perspective. Fear, Free yourself from limiting thoughts and beliefs. You are receiving an opportunity to move beyond your past. Accept that the fear from the past, and even as you move forward, serves a greater purpose. Imagine yourself soaring above this current situation and gaining a greater perspective. It is your ability to rise above the conditions that will benefit you and assist you in flourishing. Ganesha asks that you give yourself permission to be free in order to attain the joy that your heart desires. Ooh, I like that. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? I like it, especially with I can create castles as easily as buttons. We have understanding. We have, clear vision, clarity of mind, body, and spirit to pay attention, to look at things from a different perspective. And so, what's going on in our life situation right now where we need to apply this, like what do I need to look at from a different point of view? Maybe I don't see that there are doorways opening and all I see are doors closing, but let me take a step back and let me think about this and let me really pay attention. Oh, well, if these doors are closing, they are helping me to really fine tune the doorway that is actually opening for me. So I don't need all of these options. I recognize this blessing. The doors that are closing on me are a blessing. They are here to bless me because it's helping me to really, really fine tune what it is that I'm focused on. And it helps me. I don't have to check every single door because they're closing. So I know that I have to walk towards the door that is opening for me. Does that make sense? And so, with this understanding, this clarity of essence, it is so important for us to recognize that we need to look at things from a different angle. We need to look at things from a different perspective, and it is so important that we see the opportunity and the blessings in our lives. So we may not feel like, I'm not blessed, and this door closing on me is not good. But guess what? Look at it from a different perspective. Try to, and know that when doors close, others open. Okay? Always. And when we understand that we can create castles as easily as buttons, when we understand that everything can be done from that same application, then we get to really start paying attention to our life. We get to really start paying attention to what it is we want. What do we want to make happen, and how can we put ourselves in a position to for it to easier be made manifest? Well, we have to do the work, right? We have to do the work. We have to make that $10. We have to make that $100. We have to make that $1,000, $10,000. And as we step through that, things become easier. We learn, we navigate our world, and we gain experience and wisdom, and we learn how to work things. And with that learning, with that education, we also are able to create and cast and call forth more, because we have initiated it somewhere and we understand the application, we understand how it's possible, right? Does that make sense to you? um and I think that it's important for us, whenever we feel friction, especially right now in our life, like whenever we see friction, when we feel maybe overwhelmed or anxious, well, how can I see this in a different way? Let me look at this situation from a different perspective. Let me maybe detach a little and look at what I'm going through, and let me try to focus on, a more well-rounded approach. Let me try not to be so emotionally involved where I cloud my own judgment. Let me be a little more discerning and apply that to whatever it is that I'm going through right now. I can create castles as easily as buttons. It's time to have understanding that again, we are divine beings. We are aspects or sparks, of divinity, and so that source, that ability to create, that ability to manifest, that ability to make happen what we desire is there. We can't escape it because it is a part of us, and it is understanding that it is a part of us. So now it is time for us to see our life situations through the eyes of divinity. Let's filter this and let's look at it from a more a divine perspective. Let's look at it from a perspective from an outside source, maybe someone who's not so emotionally involved into the situation that we're in. It is time. Okay, let me get a little sip. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. All right. So, anything else that you might see, that you want to share, that you want to express, feel free to do so. Any last minute thoughts? I like that for the end. I like that for our Friday. You know what I mean? I like that for our Friday, because we're going to head into the weekend, and it's important that we just have understanding for ourselves, and do our best to see things from other people's perspectives too. Like if we're in a conversation, and we feel some type of way, we'll try to put ourselves in other people's shoes, whether we agree with them or not. It's like, okay, I understand that you're coming from a place of fear. And so you're responding to me, you're reacting to me from a fear based place. I don't condone certain behaviors, but I understand where you're coming from. Okay. I think that's going to help us a lot this weekend, and I think that's going to help us a lot in life if we can do that. Um, I This is just like daily like contemplation. If you want, I do tarot readings as a profession, so if you want to book a reading with me, you're more than welcome to message me. I do 30 a half hour for 75, an hour for 125, and then I also have need-based pay. So if no judgment, no proof of anything necessary. If you need need-based pay, I have that as well available. So you can message me and we can book that. But yeah, I don't do I'm not doing cards right now. I'm doing just the Deviant daily. But you're more than welcome to message me and reach out if you want. So understanding, and I can create castles as easily as buttons. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So take time to meditate on that and contemplate. Yeah, I think that's it, y'all. So with that being said, it's Friday here. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, everyone. If you want to suggest future content for videos, you're more than welcome to do that. You can comment, or you can just message me and let me know, like, hey, can you do a video on this, or can you do a video on that? Maybe this formula or a spell for this. Always, please feel free to reach out. You're more than welcome to do that. And if I can help, I will do my best to, but if it's something that I'm not knowledgeable on, I'm not going to pretend. I will try to put you in contact with someone who can help as well. But if I can't, I'll just be honest with you. You know, no harm in that. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate each and every one of you. We do these Deviant dailies Monday through Friday, twice a day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, Pacific Standard Time. So I have a lot of fun, and I hope that you get something out of this as well. I enjoy our conversations. It really does mean a lot to me. So thank you. And again, I will talk to you. It's Friday, right? So I'll talk to you Monday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have fun and take care.